In the sprawling metropolis of New York City, where towering skyscrapers cast long shadows upon the bustling streets below, there existed an urban legend that had haunted the city's folklore for generations. It was a tale whispered in hushed tones, a chilling narrative that intertwined with the city's own rich and complex history. The legend spoke of a malevolent entity known only as the subwayphantom, a spectral figure said to lurk within the labyrinthine depths of the city's vast subway system. According to the whispers that echoed through the subway tunnels, the subway phantom was the vengeful spirit of a former subway worker who had met a tragic and untimely demise. Some accounts claimed that he had been crushed by a runaway train, while others whispered that he had been the victim of a brutal murder. Regardless of its origins, the legend of the subway phantom had become deeply embedded in the city's collective psyche, a chilling reminder that even in the most modern and bustling of environments, the shadows held secrets and the supernatural could dwell unseen. As the years passed, the subway phantom evolved from a mere urban legend into a figure of genuine dread. Stories of encounters with the phantom spread like wildfire, each new account adding fuel to the growing mythology. Some spoke of seeing a shadowy figure darting through the tunnels, its footsteps echoing eerily in the vast emptiness. Others claimed to have heard strange noises emanating from the darkness, whispers and moans that sent shivers down their spines. And there were those who swore they had seen the phantom's glowing eyes peering out from the shadows, its gaze filled with a malevolence that chilled the soul. As the legend of the subway phantom grew, so too did the fear that gripped the city's subway riders. People began to avoid traveling alone at night, and some even refused to venture into the subway system altogether. The phantom had become a symbol of the city's hidden dangers, a constant reminder that beneath the bustling surface lurked a realm of darkness and the unknown. Despite the growing fear, there were those who remained skeptical of the subway phantom's existence. They dismissed the stories as mere urban legends, products of overactive imaginations, and the city's inherent mystique. But even the most hardened skeptics found it difficult to ignore the sheer volume of eyewitness accounts and the palpable sense of dread that hung in the air whenever the phantom was mentioned. As the 21st century dawned, the legend of the subway phantom continued to endure, a timeless tale that spoke to the city's enduring fascination with the supernatural. And though the phantom itself remained elusive, its presence could be felt in the hushed whispers and furtive glances of the city's subway riders. For in the vast and enigmatic depths of the New York City subway system, where darkness reigned and secrets whispered, the subway phantom served as a haunting reminder that even in the heart of the modern world, the realm of the unknown remained tantalizingly close. One fateful night, as a group of friends ventured into the subway system, they found themselves caught in the phantom's deadly game. There was Sarah, a young woman with a thirst for adventure; Michael, her skeptical boyfriend; Emily, a timid artist with a vivid imagination; and David, a cynical journalist eager for a story. As they boarded the train, a sense of unease settled over them. The carriage was eerily empty, and the air was thick with tension. As the train pulled away from the station, the friends couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. Suddenly, the lights flickered and died, plunging the carriage into darkness. Panic surged through the group as they stumbled and groped for support. In the darkness, they could hear strange noises, whispers, moans, and the faint sound of footsteps echoing through the tunnel. Fear gnawed at their minds as they realized they were not alone. One by one, the friends began to disappear. Sarah vanished without a trace, her screams swallowed by the darkness. Michael, desperate to find her, met a similar fate. Emily's pleas for help were cut short by a chilling silence. David, his journalistic instincts kicking in, frantically searched for an escape, but every door he tried was locked. As the night wore on, David found himself trapped in the darkness, alone and terrified. The phantom's presence grew stronger, its malevolence seeping into his very soul. He could feel the phantom's icy breath on his neck, hear its guttural whispers in his ears. In a desperate attempt to survive, David stumbled upon a hidden compartment within the train. Inside, he found a flashlight and a journal. The journal contained the chilling confessions of the phantom's previous victims, each entry a testament to the horror they had endured. As David read the journal, he realized the phantom was not merely a vengeful spirit, but a malevolent entity that fed on fear and despair. It was a creature that existed in the shadows, preying on the vulnerable and the lost. With newfound determination, David resolved to confront the phantom and break its curse. Armed with the flashlight, he ventured back into the darkness, his heart pounding in his chest. As he walked, he could hear the phantom's footsteps echoing behind him, growing louder with each step. Finally, David reached the end of the carriage and found himself standing face to face with the subway phantom. It was a grotesque creature, its body emaciated and twisted, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. The phantom lunged at David, its claws extended, but David dodged the attack and shone the flashlight directly into the creature's eyes. A piercing screech filled the air as the phantom recoiled from the light. David seized the opportunity and ran, his flashlight illuminating the way. He raced through the dark tunnels, the phantom's footsteps echoing behind him. As David emerged from the subway system, he stumbled into the cold night air. He had survived the subway phantom, but the horrors he had witnessed would forever haunt his nightmares. The legend of the subway phantom lived on, a chilling reminder that even in the heart of the modern world, the realm of the supernatural remained tantalizingly close. And as the city slept, the phantom lurked in the shadows, waiting for its next victim.